Uisge Mhath.
Okay, so Blair Athol, very old distillery. Late 18th century it was started in Pitlochry. Bizarrely, Blair Athol and not Pitlochry. Also bizarrely, Blair Athol with one L and not two L's. I don't know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Anyway, it's the first time we've done a tour there. Quite a nice tour, the guy who did the tour. Dundonian from Mingus. Totally took the piss out of me from being from Broughty Ferry, the posh end, of course. But you know, what can I say? Can't help where you're from, can you? That's him. Yeah, he was a very pro Diageo character, was this tour guide. Diageo this, Diageo that. You know, we own this, we own that. We being the operative word. I want to point out that they don't own Iron Brew yet. But yeah, you laughed at that one. But anyway, last time I was at Blair Athol, again, doggy wants to play with the dog. I purchased a single malt, just a 10-year-old. Was it 10 or 12-year-old? I don't know, foreigner. Can't remember if it was 10 or 12. This time, went for the boot and I got the cask strength, only available at the distillery. And that was a very nice whiskey. I recall one of the first whiskey bottlings I actually bought was the Blair Athol, and I very much enjoyed the tour. Interesting point about the tour, since I was there last, they've ripped out the original washbacks, the Oregon Pine washbacks, and replaced them with stainless steel. My tour guide patted them and says, "This is a great thing," apparently. Don't know why it's a great thing. Doesn't make any change really, it doesn't alter the taste of the whiskey. So, Blair Athol cask strength, only available at Distillery, bottled at 55.8%. Anything else to say about this? It doesn't actually give you an age of it, so I would assume it's very young, 4 or 5 years maybe a bit older. On the cover, you got the otter, which is Blair Athol is famous for. They've got a burn, the outdoor burn, where they get the water from, which runs past the distillery. It's very deep, it's very fast running, it has trout, it has salmon in it, there's a salmon ladder that runs up through it. We had otters until a few years ago and then they disappeared, but apparently they're back, and 3 otters were seen recently playing in the distillery lead, which is awesome. Anyway, let's have a taste of Blair Athol cask strength. Let's pick up this at the microphone. I hope you appreciate that shit. Just a dribble today, I'm afraid. Well, there we go, Blair Athol. So it's very similar to other distilleries around that area. So you got Aberfeld, you got Edinburgh, which is just up the road. And that it seems a lot richer than your Speyside. A lot harder, maybe, than your Highlands. I'm making this crap up as I go along. Can you tell? Anyway, you can see the colour. Very dark, caramel colour, but they don't add caramel apparently. Blair Athol is the major contributor to the Bell's Bland, whoops. Sorry, I forgot to give any nasal observations. I went straight for the kill. But on the nose. So you got old, like dried fruit, sultanas, raisins, whatever you got, a bit of nuttiness going on. Spicy, very spicy. Bit of licorice. Any kind of fruit pie, any kind of fruit preserve as well. You open up the jar, have a sniff, that's there as well. Vanilla, fudge, toffee, all that kind of stuff. It's very, very complex. There's lots and lots of stuff going on in there, and I'm fantastically pleased with myself for picking out all this crap. Let's have a taste. So it's very rich. Maybe a very subtle smokiness, but I'm not sure if that's there. Maybe on a very subtle level, only because it's very fruity, it's very sweet. Obvious sherry cask influence. Toffee, fudge, vanilla, fruity. You shush. Stop being a wee puppy. Going for a walk soon, okay? And then on the finish, creme brulee. You got that creme brulee, that's what you get. That's what I get. You got the toffee, you got the caramel, you got the creaminess of the custard. It's all there. Creme brulee, fantastic. It is a fantastic single malt, is the Blair Athol. Probably very underrated, I would imagine. So add a wee drop of water. Possibly because at the distillery they pretty much go into the whole bells thing, the whole Diageo thing. Maybe that undermines what people think of the single malt, but I think it's fantastic. Pitlochry is one of my most favourite places in the entire world.
Uisge Mhath.